Remember when DeMar Hamlin got hurt in that game? Okay.
When he passed away?
He did not pass away.
Well, they said he died on the field.
But he didn't.
He didn't?
He's playing now.
No, he came back to life, though.
Came back. We didn't.
Yeah, that motherfucker Undertaker. He died and came back.
Okay, I mean, we're splitting hairs. I don't think anyone ever comes back to life. I think you get very near where, the ref calls it. But, I mean, plainly, he was down for the count, shall we say.
Like a motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker,
Like
exactly.
a motherfucker.
That was the medical. Yeah. Okay, but here's the thing. I remember talking about it soon after. It was early on when I started doing this podcast. So I was like, when I started this, I was like, you know what? I have a job on Real Time on HBO. That's my real. I don't have time to do anything except come here, get high. By the way, I have a New Year's resolution because I'm 70 in 6 days.
Congratulations, big dog.
For a living, right?
Yeah.
It's worth it. Congratulations, just to make it. A lot of people don't.
You damn right.
DeMar Hamlin almost didn't.
I'm telling you.
Okay,
what you call it? Splitting hairs.
So my New Year's resolution, because I think smoking, is, and I go back and forth with smoking, eating. There's bad things about eating it, but it's better for your lungs. But my New Year's resolution: eat more pot.
Yeah. So like the edibles.
So now I'm doing edibles. So I may not actually smoke, but anyway. So I was here early times and was just thinking, okay, I don't want to get involved with the business end of it. So if somebody said something, I just went along. And I had a discussion with Bob Costas, the famous sportscaster, about this DeMar Hamlin.
Okay.
And everybody after was like, "Oh, we can't air that. It's too controversial." I was like, "Really? Okay, fine. I'm not going to argue." I should have argued. And then I put it in my book, and of course, nobody said anything. And my point of view was, I had a lot to say about that DeMar Hamlin thing where they canceled the game. I don't think they should have canceled the game. And that was, at the time, so controversial. How can you say we shouldn't have canceled the game? What do you think? Do you think we should have canceled the game?
Yeah.
Why?
And so many instances, right? And it's crazy as fuck. It's crazy as fuck because I was just telling somebody this the other day, where I've seen individuals in practice, they'll go down, they get hurt, and they'll turn the field, and we'll practice going the other way. And sometimes those are career-ending injuries, and a lot of individuals have that. So the severity of what had happened with that individual, with DeMar when that shit happened, was something that we have never seen in our game.
Yeah, we have.
And for
people have died on football fields.
Well, good. Well, not good like that, but
definitely not good.
That. But this part, good that they stopped the game because in so many instances,
stop the game.
They show no decency, and it's almost inhuman the way that the NFL rock when it comes to certain shit like that. And I'm saying that from being a player.
Okay, let me see if I can convince you with my argument. Number one, very bad logic here. Everyone said after it happened, the most important thing is DeMar Hamlin's life. The game is not important. Correct. No one's arguing with that. Here's where you have bad logic come into it. What difference does it make to his life, which again is the most important thing, if we play the game? He's already in the ambulance on the way to the hospital or at the hospital. We're not asking him to suit up again. I mean, how could it actually affect his life if we played the game? Would the surgeons doing the work on him be distracted? They have their... I'm watching the game out of the corner of my eye. I swear to God, no, it wouldn't. One doesn't affect the other. And what about the fans? The fans who spent all that year. This was an important game as to placement in the playoffs. It was a game that had to be played, but it wasn't played. And all these people in Buffalo and was it Cincinnati, these working class towns who this is their whole life, a lot of them, is the team and how the team's gonna do. They sweat with them all year. They sweat with them when they fucking have a losing season. Now they're in it. And they, what it takes to get out to the stadium in the cold, babysitters, money, blah, 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 parking, and you're just gonna send them home with a ticket stub because one guy got hurt, as we all see in football all the time, and it doesn't matter if he's at the hospital and we play the game. Now, argue with that.
The humanity. That's what they lead with, not a ticket
It's
stub.
not humanity.
Yeah, it is.
Why is it humanity?
Because I mean,
why is it?
Look, you desensitized to the shit going on, and especially now. I'm just speaking personally for me. I remember my first NFL game. Got drafted to Buffalo in 2007, and the very first kickoff of my regular season, Kevin Everett was going down on a kickoff. Got hit, and he laying there lifeless. Now, from what they tell us on the sideline, he'll be paralyzed from the neck down. They brought out a stretcher full of ice and put his body on ice. That was my first hit in the NFL, and I'm like, this is what I got to look forward to for, I don't know how long I'm going to play. Now, look, we sign up for that, all the shit.
This is the
thing.
business we've chosen.
Why I'm saying it was so big that they did that is because the humanity in that decision to do that, I think that made a lot of sense for NFL fans around the world. Because just hearing just the optics of that. Somebody just died on the field, and then
I just think,
got him up. Now get back to the
now get back to the game. Which again,
that
all these fans came out to the stadium and rearranged their life, and it's such an important game. And again, it did not. If we had to sacrifice one for the other, it's like, well, if we play the game, there's less like a chance that DeMar Hamlin will live. No, it had nothing to do with it. You know who got this? Him. When they woke him up, the first thing he said wasn't, how am I? It's, did we win? Those were his first words. No, you didn't, DeMar, because I didn't play the game because you live in stupid land.
The last thing that he, not stupid land, the last thing that he remembered was that he was on the field, if he remembered that. But the thing is, I know when I called, I never spoke about this either, but I reached out to the family while, they're in the hospital. Because like I said, I've been to that point where I've seen two of my teammates on the field laying lifeless, carried out on a stretcher. Like I said, Kevin Everett and then Ricardo Lockett. And Ricardo Lockett, I actually took the fine, stayed in Dallas, and went to the hospital to see him. When he come to, after surgery and everything, bro, thank you. I appreciate you being here because of how you was here for the support. I'm not sure after the game how many individuals actually went over there to see him. But that alone, that's the humanity and the decency that I'm talking about within the people. If it's all about just the game and the show must continue,
the show must go on. Exactly.
Well, for them to do that, that was a big fucking moment to show that, you know what I mean? A human life was bigger than all the hoopla, the show business and everything else going on.
No one's denying it's bigger.
Fuck
it's just saying this is football. Football's a sport that we love because, first of all, the hypocrisy of this, if they really cared about people getting hurt in football, they wouldn't cancel the game, they'd cancel the sport.
Well, because it's not every game that something like that happens.
Yes, it is. Every single game.
It's not every game a motherfucker dying on the field.
I swear to God, not to that degree.
So that's what I'm saying.
Every single game you see, and the announcers get sort of quiet and they go, we'll step aside. That's their big saying to tell you, just scrape the bodies off and now a word from National Insurance and we'll step aside.
Yeah, because you're talking about maybe a sprained ankle or, I twist my leg
I've seen
or
ones
something.
I've seen ones that I couldn't even stand to look at on the replay.
But you could stand to say, keep the game going after you just see a motherfucker collapse?
Every game. This is football. We play in the rain. We play in the snow.
Come on. Now I think you trolling me.
I am not trolling you. Did you spit in my drink, you fuck?
Hey, we need another motherfucking cup, man.
That's all right.